Right, Mum, so today we're going to do a blind beauty test. Now, I know you're somebody who's never used fancy, expensive products on your face. You've got fantastic skin, but you believe in simplicity. So do I. And I even like traditional home remedies and seeing if I can make some things. So I've made something and I'm going to ask you to test it for me. So first of all, I'd like you to dip your finger into the lighter coloured of the two products in front of you, any finger, and just wipe it on the back of your hand, maybe, if you want to, or on your face. It doesn't really matter. And tell me what you think of the smell and the texture.
The smell is very discreet, not overpowering, very fresh, refreshing.
Yeah.
Yes, and it smooths in very, very easily.
Good. Okay,
yeah.
lovely.
Yeah.
Now I'd like you on a different hand to try the darker, slightly green product and tell me what you think of that. Now, I should say they don't quite do the same thing, these two products, but they were quite similar in texture, and I just wanted you to tell me what you thought of them.
This one seems needs a little more rubbing in to soak into the skin. The smell is very, very discreet, even more so than this one.
And how do they both feel on the skin? Do they both feel quite similar or different?
This feels lighter.
The second one?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, very interesting. Right, well, I'm going to tell you what they are. You've just answered the question very well, actually, and very honestly, I can see. So the first one you tried, and I'm not going to name names because it's actually a very good product, and this wasn't about criticising any product. The first one is actually a face cleansing cream, and it's a very big brand, and it had a slight perfume to it, which will have been added in, which is what you could smell. The second one I made, and it's made of shea butter and avocado oil. And you warm them up, mix them together, and then let them cool, and actually you can keep it in the fridge. Now, the first one is actually a face cleanser. The second one is a face moisturizer. So it was really interesting that you said that the second one, which I made, was lighter and it felt good on the skin. It doesn't have a particular scent, which is why you said it was very, very subtle, because I didn't put one in. I didn't want to add anything, although I could have added maybe a couple of drops of lavender oil or neroli oil or something like that, but I didn't. So that second product is completely homemade, cost pennies to make, and I've used it myself on my skin, and I think it's actually quite a good homemade moisturizer. And, you know, we all know we can go to the supermarket or wherever, the chemist, and spend a lot of money on face creams. And I actually think people should look into making one or two things themselves at home, because sometimes those simple traditional remedies or products, they work really, really well. And actually, I write a whole chapter on this in my book that's coming out next week, as it happens, Fit and Fabulous Over 50, How to Rewire Your Second Act. And I have a section on traditional home remedies and beauty products, and that one is in there, and it's shea butter and avocado oil face cream, and it lasts for months in the fridge, by the way. So marks out of 10 for my face cream?
10.
Yeah. Thank you. You didn't have to say that, but thank you.
Well, say 9 then.
I love it. Love your honesty. Thanks, Mum.